Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another video, a slightly different video this time. So I recently went out and got a Canon EOS 70D. I finally thought it was time to get a new camera and upgrade because before this I was filming all my videos on a Canon T3i. Mind you, I was still using the kit lens that it came with, so I never upgraded the lens in over 2 years, and I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna invest in a new camera. So this is the camera I got. I think that's actually, oh, I thought it was upside down. So this is the camera that I got, and I ordered this camera off of Amazon. So after I sat there and I did a lot of research on YouTube of what camera would best suit me and what I was trying to use it for, which is filming, taking pictures, and autofocus. So I finally set out to get this camera. It was in my price range, and in my price range it was still a pretty decent camera. So in this video, all I want to tell you guys is everything that came with my camera when I bought it through Amazon, what the pricing was, and I'll be sure to leave a link down below of the actual URL and website through Amazon that I got my camera from if you want to get the exact same stuff that came with my camera. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So I wanted to show you guys the camera, but I got ahead of myself and I decided I wanted to film on the camera. So right now I'm using this camera right there, and I'm also using the lens that it came with, which is the Canon zoom lens EFS 18-35mm lens. And this gives me more of a wide angle when I'm shooting a video. So if I wanted to have the camera, like right now the camera is literally like right here. So the camera being that close, it still gives me a wide angle as if I'm sitting super far away from the camera when it's really an arm's length of me right now. So I really liked that, and this actually came with the camera. The next item that came with the camera, besides the lens and obviously the camera, and I do want to note that a lot of the cameras on Amazon don't come with the lens unless you pick a certain package through Amazon. So for example, I ordered a Sony A5100 and that just came by itself. There was no lens that came with it. You can add a lens on at your checkout, but it's not just an included thing with the camera. So that's something separate. So when I ordered my Sony camera, I had to pay $200 extra for a lens to come with it, and it's not a guarantee, I will say, because I was pretty pissed off. It's not a guarantee that the camera and the lens are gonna arrive on the same day in the same packaging. They could arrive days apart depending on who the camera's coming from and who the lens is coming from. But anyways, so another big thing that came with my camera was a case. And it says Focus on it just because that's the company that I ordered from. And it's a deluxe SLR camera kit capability, works with all SLR cameras and lenses. So it's pretty big. If I ever wanted to travel with my camera, I definitely would put it in here. And once I opened the box, pretty much all of my extra accessories that came with the camera were in here, were stuffed in here. So I'm not sure what this is, but we're gonna get into that. And then it basically has a little pouch right there, a little middle piece and some more space, and a little more space up here to put extra stuff, and pocket here, pockets on the side. And let's see what's in this box because I never opened this. I was trying to save the majority of everything for this video, so I didn't want to see it first. Oh, so that's pretty cool. So what came in this little box that I have was, looks like some camera cleaner, Q-tips, a wipe, and like a measuring thing. You guys want to get a closer look at that? That's what that is. And that's pretty nice. As if they already didn't put a lot of stuff in here, that was really nice to add on to it. The next item that I received was a tripod. This tripod probably will not hold this camera with this 18mm lens on there. I'm not gonna lie to you, that camera is way too heavy. It's almost too heavy. Everybody keeps texting me. It's almost too heavy for me to just hold in one hand for a long period of time, so I know that this tripod is not gonna hold it. But it is a Vivitar, it's from Vivitar, and it's a rubberized spider tripod, which means that it can wrap around stuff. A lot of people use these, probably not this exact brand, but I've seen them use these, and they kind of just spread out like that, just like this. And it also can bend and bend to wrap around stuff. And it's so flexible, obviously, and it looks like it's pretty easy to work with. This will probably be something that I use when I vlog, probably not so much when I am using this big camera, because I highly doubt that it's gonna hold it, but it was a nice gesture. So the next thing that I got was a LCD lens cleaner, and this just obviously cleans the lens, and it's supposed to be safe on all lenses, and it has a 3-year warranty. I haven't used one of these before, but I guess this will be the first one. The next thing that they gave me was a backup charger and a backup piece to charge, obviously to charge, just so I can have 2 chargers charging at the same time. And it also has a travel charger. So actually, supposedly this is a 1-hour quick charge, and it goes in the car. So I can charge this in the car if I'm gonna be doing like a lookbook and I'm driving to a location. I would be able to charge my camera on my way there. So I thought that was cool. And if not, you still have this whole big battery that you can use and swap out the batteries if one dies and put the other one on the charger. And I looked up chargers. Chargers are pretty expensive. They're like $60. So this was a really good steal. Also, it came with a hand grip, and I'm pretty sure nobody really uses hand grips anymore. I know I don't, but when I think of a hand grip, I think of like our parents filming videos, when like childhood videos, and having the camera in their hand like this, and basically the hand grip is where you slide your hand in and you have a sturdier hold on the camera if you're not using a necktie, if you're not using the thing around your neck to hold your camera up. I probably won't use this, but to each its own. Maybe somebody else will use it. So also with the camera, I got a, what is this? This is a lens band, and I guess it's just for focus for the company that I got the camera from, just as their branding tool, or I guess how some people wear those little rubber band bracelets. It's kind of like that, but you can put it on the camera if you'd like. I also got an HDMI cord, and what's really good about these is that you can use these to hook them up to your camera and to a monitor, so that if the viewfinder for you is a little too small, you'll be able to see it on a bigger monitor, bigger screen. And that's really good if you're filming from far away and you can't see that far, because the viewfinder is not that big. It's only like this big. And so this is really good. I can also use this for my TV if I really wanted to. So 2 things that I got were filters. So this one is a circular polarizer filter. The next one is a UV protector filter. And I think I used to have filters, but I never used them either, so I don't know if I'll use these. We'll see. Also, it came with a reader writer, so it's a USB multi-card. And one of the last things that I got was a memory card wallet. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm always losing my memory cards, and they're not cheap, especially if you're buying them for a DSLR. They're not cheap at all. So I thought it was really nice that they sent me one of these, because this is a lot easier to find than trying to find a little bitty SD card that's this big in your house. One of the last things that they gave me was a 64 gig memory card for the camera, which I was so happy to get, because I had a memory card before, but it was not gonna work in this camera. It said it was locked. I have still yet to figure out what that means. But yeah, so yeah, I got a 64 gig memory card, and That came included as well. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is the lens that I bought, which didn't come with the camera, but that I bought by itself. So I covered everything that came with the camera in the kit, or in the package, with focus. And the last thing I got was a lens that I bought on my own, but I still want to use with this camera. And I got a Canon 50mm lens, and it looks like this. It's about that small, and it zooms for you while it still focuses. And it's a pretty cool lens. I wanted to be able to have two starter lenses that I can use, which is the 18mm lens and a 50mm lens. And I've also done that for my vlogging camera. I've gotten a 50mm lens, and then I got a 16mm lens. And if you guys want to see me do a review on my Sony camera, the A5100, with the lenses that I got, let me know in the description down below. So that pretty much covers everything that came with my Canon EOS 70D. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, leave comments down below of what camera you use to film if you're a YouTuber as well. Or leave comments down below and let me know of any other questions you guys might have, and I will answer them. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.